Hello, this is Lord, and welcome to my first live stream dealing with Hero Wars. It's a game that I've been playing, and I need to turn off the volume. I probably should make sure that everything is going first. But yeah, this is a game I've been playing for over 2 years. And it's a very fun game. And I just found out something about it. And I'm trying to make sure my sound is fine. Well, actually, if I heard myself on the live stream, then everything should be going good. But I want to check the sound of the game as well. Alright, technical difficulties. Please stand by. Where is it? Gotta go back. I need okay, here we go. Yep, everything looks fine, so hopefully it is. Alright, so here's we'll go check a little bit about this right here. So this is a game about heroes, and there's all kinds of stuff as you see right here. This is the main screen. And these are all packs that you can buy to enhance yourself, make things go quicker. Usually all games have that. And this is where you buy the emeralds. This is the big source that you'll be spending money on. One of the main sources. Gotta have emeralds, and then gold will be the secondary. And you will need millions upon millions of gold to do stuff as well. So it's not just emeralds. But every day at 9 p.m. Central Time is when the game server reset, I guess you can say. Everybody has different names for them, but 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for me is when this game restart server reset. So all these things over here change, or some of them stay. It depends on what they want every day. So things that change. Sometimes there's a lot of these, sometimes there's not that many. But yeah, there's different bundles and stuff that they do. Like, let's click on here. Like, if you needed bottle energy, this might be the place you want to go to get some of that. It also comes with VIP points, some experience potions, and of course emeralds. And this is the big pack right here. They got smaller ones. You gotta go through. Okay, yeah, there's at least all $11 somewhere in there. They leave it differ anywhere from, like, I think even $8 to 225 is their big ones. But yeah, and there's various different types of packs. But anyways, at 9 p.m. these change, and these red dots indicate whether you got to do something in there. So, this is the first time I've logged into the game today. usually I already have, and I've done everything, but for this video I just wanted to jump in first time. So I have to claim these. These are good. You use these rewards, and then I can battle, which I won't do here. It'll take too much time. And so then you got this arena stuff as well. You can take on individuals and just your top, or I shouldn't say top 5, because this game goes more in depth in the heroes with their synergy with each other, so that matters big time, as well as the pets and banners. It's all a big strategy. So, and these things changes. Well, I mean, this stays the same. It's just these red dots will pop up if there's something you got to do. And usually at 9 o'clock, you got stuff. So daily quests, and then you got the weekly and guild quests, and then mail, and then you just collect all. Thankfully, they got that. And then you collect it all. And then special events, you always have this daily bonus, the collect, and they give you some free stuff there. Then you got this stuff to collect, and there's all kinds of different events. This event is the one that I'm going to be talking about more in depth. So, and then we got the nature season, where you got some quests to do, and then you get points for that, and then you get your rewards here, and so on. So yeah, then of course there's the silver season. You got Mysterious Island, where you collect these things, and then you can go around and move along trying to get the rewards. And you want to get to these little things right here, towers. They have the best rewards. And so at 9 o'clock, all that stuff changes and resets or whatever. There's the merchant thing. When a purple shows up like this, it's a special merchant. So when you click on it, you got all these different shops, and this one comes and goes. So hour, 52 minutes left of this, and then it disappears. So at 9 o'clock, this secret wealth shop will disappear. So all these things come and go. And of course this is, like I said, this is the main screen. If I click on guild, then it takes you to the guild. This is the main part of the guild place, where you got guild war and all that stuff. And this is where you deal with your titans. So all these things will update as well. So with that being said, with all this stuff that updates, disappears, reappears and stuff, this stuff right here, the new events usually pop up here, and then right around in this area to the left of it, and then on the other side of the heroes, events will pop up there as well. However, at 9 o'clock, these events will not pop up, even though everything else updates and pops up and disappears and whatever. These new events do not. So, with that being said, if you were to, let's say, buy emeralds, I bought 4 emerald packs that particular day, right after a reset, because it was a ×5. So I saw that and I was like, ooh, sweet, that's just what I needed. So I bought the 5 emerald packs, and then I started doing what I needed to do. I got, with each, you get VIP stuff Like, let me click on one, and it will take you to the screen. No, it doesn't tell you. Alright. It just tells you how many. And then you get, oh, okay, there it goes. It's up on the red bar. It tells you how many points. So I bought 4 of the ×5 packs, the lowest 4. So I would get VIP points for that. And, of course, the emeralds. So you get the emeralds, and I got the VIP points. That wasn't the issue. But I'm still going to continue. I'll come back to that. So then I had a bunch of emeralds. And the point of doing the 5×5 packs was to put me over 150,000 emeralds. So I can buy I'll show you. Let me just get into one of these artifacts. Okay, so these are the Titan spears that you're supposed to level up and stuff like that. 150,000 emeralds enabled me to get one of these spears, and yeah, it's quite a bit a lot for one of these things. So I bought one of that. I spent 150,000 emeralds on that. So keep that in mind. All right, let me back out. Let me get back. Okay, so this new event started. It doesn't pop up, but I bought the packs. I got my emeralds. I got my VIP points. I spent all those emeralds as well to get that summoning spear. So then at some point I refreshed the game. Logged off, logged back on. I think my game timed out or something. And then there's this new event. I'm like, oh, cool. This new event for the Titans. I'm like, great. Well, also in the special events, like this Tournament of Titan Power, where get 500 VIP points, you get these awards. Get 1,000, you get these awards too. And then so on and so forth. So, yeah. Well, as you see, it's at 0 at 500. But you say, I bought 4 packs, emerald packs, so I should have VIP points. Right? Yeah. I'm not sure how many VIP points that came with, but let's say 3,000. It's probably more, but let's just, it doesn't even matter. We can say it's 500 points. It's not, but it's probably near 3. So I should get all these awards. But I bought those packs. Okay, that's weird. So then you go over here, level up Titans, and then you got to do it like, 200 times. And then there's spend 30,000 emeralds, and then you get these rewards. Well, didn't you say you spent 150,000 emeralds on a spear? Yes, I did. So then you scroll down, and wow, that's exactly how much I needed to spend to get all of these rewards. But you said you spent that. Yeah, I did. That's odd. So then, here we'll go over the rest of these. Complete summonings, circle stuff. I need to do 22 more before 9 o'clock, because that's when this event ends, to get these. So I'll probably do that after this live stream. Upgrade Titan skins, and you get these rewards. So there's lots of stuff you can do. Upgrade Titan levels, and then complete all these quests add up, and then Right now I've done 38 of them, so when I get 2 more, I get these, and then so on and so forth. Spent the emeralds. I spent 150,000 emeralds. I should have got all these rewards. I got VIP points. I can't remember how many exactly it was, because I was not really counting, because I didn't know about the event until maybe, I don't know, hour, 2 hours after the fact. So I do a support ticket. I'm like, hey, I bought 4 emerald packs. I got the, I got the emeralds. I got the VIP points, and I even spent 150,000 emeralds, and I got no credit in this new event for any of that. And they're like, yeah, we saw that you did buy 4 emerald packs and stuff like that, but you didn't refresh your game. You didn't log off and back on in my game, so you didn't get credit for that. And we cannot give you credit for that because you did not log off and log back on for the new event. I'm like, I never knew that. So I reach out to my guild. I'm like, do you guys know about this? And they're like, no, I've never heard about that. Never knew. So it's like, they're ripping us off. We're getting ripped off. All this stuff updates, disappears, and appears. All of this stuff. But the new events don't. And you don't get credit, even though the game, when you buy and do all this, on the other server side, it counts. But for this new event, because I did not log off and back on, it does not count. That is not fair. And from talking to my guildmates, it's not a known thing. And some of these guys are pretty hardcore into this game, way more than me. I mean, they like keep stats and they know the rules. They're into the synergy stuff big time, and they keep track of wins and losses. I mean, yeah, these guys didn't even know about that. So if they didn't know about it, I didn't know about it. So others don't know about it, and I don't know how many players they have in their player base, but this could be hundreds of thousands of players losing out on rewards because they didn't log off and back on, which is, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. If all this stuff can appear and reappear and update and go away, come back, whatever you want to call it, then there should be no problem with these new events popping up and disappearing. I mean, once, I buy a pack, it tells the server I bought a pack, it triggers my total to go up, and then it triggers other stuff. So it should be able to trigger these new events on the server side. So when I log off and back on, my game goes, oh, this little dot comes up and goes, hey, you got stuff to collect. That's what pretty much those red dots mean. You got stuff to collect or stuff to do. So then I go, oh, then I can go into the special events and tournament power, and I go, oh, yeah, I bought some VIP point, or bought some emeralds that came, and each pack comes with VIP points. So I can collect these rewards. But no, that's not the way they got it set up, and I think it's ridiculous, and they're ripping their player base off. I love this game. I've been playing it for over 2 years. I like playing this game, but How many rewards did I get cheated out of because I did not log off and log on for these events? I mean, over 2 years, that's a lot of events, a lot of rewards that I got cheated out of. So I am not buying it. I'm just not going to buy anymore. And I'm going to eventually play my game, my characters, until I can't go anymore without buying stuff. And then I'm going to quit. That's a wrong thing to do from these developers, the people that make the game. That's wrong, what they're doing, what they've done. And they need to make it right. And, you know, you buy emeralds, it triggers all the rewards that you're supposed to get. And then if you didn't log on and log off for whatever reason, I mean, on the weekends, my game is on the whole weekend because I sit down, I do some stuff, I get back up, I walk away. A couple hours later, I might come back down, sit back down, and do some more. So, yeah, that's. I think they do that on purpose because that's the only thing that does not update, go away, you know, whatever, as these events. So you're missing out on all these awards or rewards. And it's wrong. I mean, they're just cheating their player base out of rewards. They're cheating me. They're cheating you. It's just wrong. It's not the way they should run things. It's just not. I wonder where these guys are. I don't know, they're probably not from this country because that's probably why they do stuff like this. Yeah, they're from out of country, so they can get away with all this stuff. Yeah, if they're in the States, I would say class action lawsuit. Because we are spending money, we should be getting these rewards, and there shouldn't be any, oh, you didn't log off and log on during the event, so you can get your rewards. That's not how it should go. They're from Cyprus. And they have no offices in the United States at all. They got an office in Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, they are on the NASDAQ stock exchange. That's one way you can hurt a company like that. You know, I'm not really looking to hurt. I want what's due to me, what I should be getting, my rewards for spending my hard-earned money, the money, your hard-earned money that you spend. You should be getting those rewards. Everybody. The hundreds of thousands should be getting their rewards for spending their hard-earned money. So, yeah, I'm not too happy about it, but, I mean, I'm just going to play this game until I can't go anymore and then just quit. Unless they fix this. And then, even if they fix it, they got to make up for that. I don't know how. I don't have any solutions for that. But as somebody that can make games, I do have a degree in game design. I am in the process of making a game. But I will tell you this. I ain't going to run a game like this. I ain't going to, you spend money on my game, you're going to get your rewards. You're going to get what's due to you. And if there's some bug or thing that happens to prevent you from doing that, I will make sure it's right, gets right. I mean, it's just, you want people to keep coming back. You don't want to lose players, and then word of mouth gets around and you lose a little bit more, and then, you know, it could spiral. That's not how you do things. You just don't. But, yeah, that's pretty much the whole scenario of how they're cheating their player base out of all these rewards. And I just hate to think how many hundreds of thousands of players they're ripping off. I mean, and how many rewards over time. I mean, I've been playing for 2 years, over 2 years, and I wonder how many rewards I should have gotten that I didn't, that I don't know of. So, yeah, it's a bummer. I like this game. I really do. And the guild I'm in is great. Great guys. We get along well. And we're actually the #1 guild in our server, too. And we didn't start off like that. Actually, there was a couple merges involved, but at the lower stages of things. And we were, you know, let's see. This is a fun thing. Let me go into Guild War. I have some assignments to do, and maybe I'll do it after this, but leagues. Okay, there we go. So we got the qualifying leagues, the bronze, silver, and gold, and we're in gold. And as you see, we're on top. It goes Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, if you're in the bottom 3, then you have to face the top 3 in the silver league, and that's how you get promoted up. So, one of the gold league teams that is pretty much a constant, the contenders, they lost today. Huh. Let's see who won. Oh, they beat them. So yeah, we're the top team. This team's tough. But yeah, we went through this bronze league, which 30 teams in that, and then it gets less than that, than the top 10 in the silver. So, and then you work your way up to the top 6 and stuff. So we worked our way from the bottom all the way to the top. So we worked hard, and we got a few guys that do the assignments, and they do a great job of lining people up. And so, as you see here, this is my heroes that I use, and my titans that I use for here. The game is Hero Wars, Mass Ive. And actually, for my Lords Mobile fans that are, if any are watching, Avatrex actually promoted this game on a live stream, trying to get people to join. Back in, I don't know how long ago that was, but yeah. So that's my Titan team right there, and it's pretty fun. There's the log. This is what we did for last week. 1400 is the top, is a perfect match. So we did, as you see, we did pretty good. And yeah, this team's pretty tough. Sometimes we beat them, sometimes they beat us. But for the whole week is what matters in the lineup, the most points. And we outperformed them overall for the week. And yeah. And then that's where you get your totals right there. So, and restarts after the matches are done and over. So that's what you got on Guild War. Then there's Clash of Worlds, which every member of the guild is involved in this one. It's a big version of what I just showed you. So let's see, I got some attacks to do. I think, yeah, I got one at the lighthouse, and I think that's it. I just got one attack, I believe. Yep. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you a little bit. Oof, this is going to be tough. Alright, so okay, I'll just let it ride. So I'm going to put it on ×5 to speed it up, because this is pretty slow. Or maybe I'll just let this match go so you guys get a chance to see it, because ×5 it's pretty fast. I don't need to see this stuff, but if somebody's that's new watching this, ×5 will be too fast for you. And yes, that's a Ninja Turtle. And I got Laura Croft. So there's some collaborations in here too. And I got my butt kicked. I got no points for that match. So, yeah, that was a poor matchup. But that's the way it goes. There's not much. I still got one attempt for something else. Where's my... Oh, I'm just going to take these guys right here. Yeah. And I'll pick this one. Yeah, I'll just... This is the C team, so... If my B team didn't do that good, then the C team's not, so... Yeah, I'm doing ×5 on this to hurry it up. Yeah. Oh, 5. See, 0 points again. So, that was just a poor matchup, but like I said, there's not many matches left to do throughout this whole thing. And that's what the people running the guild wanted me to do, so I did my job. Oh, 7,500 is the best, the perfect amount of points, so this is a pretty good guild right here, if they are able to do that off us. Not saying we're the best, but we're not bad. We're no pushover, so. So, yeah, there's stuff to do, stuff to collect, and I got, yeah, so going back to my complaint and stuff, is this leaderboard, this new event. I am sitting in 7th now, and I estimate I should have about 20,000 more points because I didn't get those rewards. And 20,000 points would have been enough to push me up, and then I'm going to do some stuff within the hour, so who knows, maybe I can hit 100K, maybe get me up to, yeah, that would, yeah, it would still put me in 5th, but then those guys would probably push, and they're probably waiting to see what happens in the next hour and 20 minutes or whatever. So, but yeah, I would, if I finished in 5th, I would get the 8,000 and then those chests. But yeah, get these rewards as I level up my titans and stuff like that. So, but yeah. See, right now I'm 114th, but if kind of selective in what I do. I usually hang out around 50. I've gotten up to first place before, but I just choose, like this guy, I would do, or this guy, I would do any of these three just because they don't have a certain character in there. And I just go through the motions, because you got to fight 5 times to get some rewards and stuff. So I just hurry up and do it. I don't care. I don't have the best lineup in the game in my server, so it doesn't matter to me. Ooh, that was close though. So, and then you got to cool down, which kind of sucks. So, and I would fight all 3. Yeah, I don't like the cooldown in this. Why do you got to cool down? I would like to fight and get it over with. I don't see the point in a cooldown. I really don't. Oh, hey, AJR. He's in my guild. He's one of those that does assignments. He does a pretty good job of it. Not too shabby. But yeah. We are in the top 100 guilds, I guess you can say. So I guess we're doing pretty good. Yeah. He keeps track of stats and wins and losses and all that fun stuff that I don't do. So, yeah. I just don't got the time to do that stuff. Oh, alright. Yeah, so I just pick whoever. There's a character in here called Rufus, and he's my pain, a thorn in my side, so I avoid him at all costs. Because my team's a magic team, and he can't die by magic, so. I do have some physical attacks in there, but it's not enough, usually, to put him down. I have beaten him before, but it's really hard. So, yeah. Yeah, while that's cooling down, I'll go to the Grand Arena. I'll go ahead and battle. And usually I avoid our own guild, so Master of Purple. I'll attack him since he's there, and then, of course, like I said, you got 15 heroes that you got to go through. I probably should rearrange my third group, but now's not the time for that. And I'm just going to ×5 it. Yeah, got that one for the first bout. You got to win 2 out of 3. So usually the second and third is where I lose. I generally don't lose the first one, but sometimes I do. Yeah, there's Rufus right there, front and center on their team. But with that team, yeah, I don't know. It's my B team. And here's my C team. And sometimes they surprise me and win, but not today. So usually I just fight once here. I don't bother. You can do it up to 4 times, but it's a 9-minute cooldown. Like I said, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But yeah, okay, so I take the next one that I can do in the arena. So Wow. Got smoked on that one. Jeez. And sometimes, since there's a cooldown, I'll go around and like this Outland, and all I do is gotta claim the rewards for this. And then if I wanted to buy some of these chests, then I can do so, and then they give you free every 2. But so then there's 3 different levels to this, and I completed them all 3. So there's a boss that you fight up to 160 level, and then after that there's no more. So I'm sure at some point they'll add 170, 180 to keep things kind of fresh, I guess. Then we got the tower where you can collect rewards, and you go up the stairs, and then it's just you fight, and then you pick a reward. But I will do this. I will open all the chests and spend 2,300. So I get 45 chests. If I choose the chest, then I get not as many. So I get all that fun stuff, and then I'll collect that stuff, and then you can look at the red dots, try to pay attention to the red dots, and collect your rewards for that. So yeah, so this is a real fun game. It really is. I like it. I just hate this new development that I found. It kind of puts a sour taste in my mouth a little bit. So because I did some of these things, some daily quests will appear, because I opened 3 chests in the Outlands, which I just did. Open 1 chest in the tower. I fought 3 times in the arena or grand arena. So there are rewards that pop up, and then I'll go to that. I always do the guild quest last. So I should have 2 more fights, and this team's gonna stomp me. This is the meta team, I think. It looks like all 5 of them. There's some different variations, but they all start off with this little guy right here. But usually they stomp my team, but like I said, I'm just going through the motions of getting 5 done so I can get my rewards. I'm not trying to be the best on the server, because I know whoa. That must not have been the meta team, or at least the top 5 of the meta team. So, because, yeah, I was thinking I should not have won that. Alright, so I will just wait 30 seconds for this. So that surprised me. And some of you are probably like, why haven't you covered this game? You cover Lords Mobile, you cover Diablo, chess, and well, I just don't see too much of a point of doing this, because there's already like 2 Hero War YouTubers that will do a much better job than I will, because they put the time and the big effort into learning every square inch of the game. And yeah, I'm just not willing to do that. Or else I would do this more often. And then, I don't know, just doing this kind of stuff every day on a live stream, I don't know. Ooh, I'm up to 30. No, I'm out. And then you can always spend more, but it costs 50. But you can do it up to 13 times. But I'm not looking to get number 1 and stuff. And by the time I get towards number 1, it's going to be a lot of my guild, and you don't fight your guild. So unless they're number 1 and they got the reward for there's a block of time if they sit and get number 1, and then they get the rewards for the day, then they'll say, hey, go ahead and knock me out. I got my rewards for the day. So other than that, you don't fight your guild members. So Soul Atrium, This is where you get soul stuff, and I haven't claimed my rewards for that. All my heroes are leveled up with soul stones. All of them are maxed out. So I really don't go into here much, but I go to claim my free one. Every day you get to claim a free one. As you see, I got almost 500 of these. So they just collect. They're just collecting dust at this point. Sometimes there's a quest where it says use 10 summons in the soul atrium. Then I'll go in and do that. But yeah. So, and then we got the airship. Collect your little reward, or daily reward, I should say. Oh, extend. Yeah, I need to extend that. I'll go ahead and do that right now. That allows me to hit ×5. Man, you said, oh, I ain't going to spend any more money, but this is only $2. And I'm going to see if... Okay. So, yeah. So that allows me to get ×5, and it's a weekly thing. It's, like I said, $1.99 or something. So, and I can spend my things to get some of this stuff, and then there's a grand prize that you can get 100 cores. These you want to collect. I have almost 900 of them, so you want to hoard those. And I got a lot of artifact cones as well. So get the new heroes for free. Then expeditions, I gotta collect, and then you get some rewards for there. It's just a way to get some free stuff, really. It's just a way they give. So you got all these heroes, and they can divide them and stuff like that. Or they came out with this, I don't know, a couple months ago, which sped things up because it is a pain to go, and you gotta figure. And yeah, this is an ease of life update that they did with the locate heroes. So you just push that button, and it does it for you. Huge thing. And it covers the majority. That did 6 for me, with 2 left over to do. So some of these are 5 minutes, some are like an hour and a half, 6 hours, and I think one is 8 hours or something, or maybe 6 was the top. It's been a while. I usually click on that and get out of there. Collect. Oop. Collect. Yeah, you gotta remember to scroll down because it doesn't tell you that you got stuff on the bottom. So. Oh yeah, let's spend some of that energy. Right now I'm working on this hero. She's the newest one that just came out. So I'm working on her. So I'm going to spend some energy working on getting these artifacts up. So, spend all my heroes there. I don't know how many I got, but I just collect them all. And then you can spend emeralds on just level them up, like it's 38,006 to cover these 5 artifacts. So if you got a lot of emeralds to burn, this would be a place to do it, especially with a hero that you need to get up there. I need to get her up to red 3. She is a very useful hero. And I got all these heroes left to do, but there's a lot of heroes in this game. And then I usually, after spending the energy, I usually buy these, just the 50, and there's another one that I do, another spend 50, and then it goes up to 100, and I just quit after that. I just spend the first 2. So I'm 72 out of 80 away from updating this particular artifact. But then if I go back in, so that, yeah, 72 out of there. I wish you can go back. But then I got to do this one. I got to do it twice, and I'm only 22 out of 80, and then I got to do it twice, so that's another 80 on top of that. So it's going to be a few days, a week, something like that. But I'm slowly working on this hero. So, and let's do some glyphs. I'm almost done maxing her out on these glyphs. I just got 3 more levels to go, but this will only do probably 1 level. Yeah. So I got 2 more levels to go. I'll probably get this done in probably the next 2 days. Probably 1 level a day, because it gets pretty high up there. The progress, and if I wanted to, I can spend emeralds and level up like that. But I don't see the point into it unless you really need that hero done. And then this gift of here, I have gift of elements I've already maxed out already, so I don't need to worry about that. We'll go to artifacts. Each hero has the 3. I have this maxed out. If you click on that, it tells you more about it. So 130 is the max for the level, and then that little star with the wings is how you do the evolution on it. It's 6 stars, and then that's it right there. That's the 6th star, big star with wings. So these are all 3 maxed out, so I don't have to worry about that. Then we got Ascension, and I am stopped. I'm at a roadblock on this one because I need her to be at red. I need to evolve her up to red. That's 2 levels, and then I can start on this because it won't let me continue on. I think I have enough. I probably have enough to do all this if I get her to red, when I get her to red. But until then, that sits. And then there's one more thing on this. This is the big one that involves all the heroes. All the heroes are divided up in this different categories. I got 2 of these categories maxed out. I'm working on the support role right there. These heroes I use more than what's in the other ones that I have maxed out yet. So these 3 are on my Osh team, which everybody generally has, and those are important. So that's why I'm leveling, maxing out this one first. But I need 100 more of these Eternal Seeds. So 70 more I need, and that will probably 6 weeks maybe. I usually get 12 a week. So I think, yeah, about a month and a half, and I should have that up 5 levels, and then 120, then 150, so 270. So I'm going to need about 290 more of these Eternal Seeds to max this whole thing out. So, yeah. These 2 are in my main group, so that's why I maxed that out. And in this other one I maxed out, these 2 are in my main group. And this is the tank role, so Corvus is in my B team, and so some of these guys are useful, I just haven't got to them yet. So So since I did some of these quests, and then some of these quests are some of that, so I can collect on those. And there's just an hour left before the season ends, and so I'm just not probably going to get these two, which is fine because I completed the nature season. It goes to 60, and then any any of the extra points. Wow, I'm talking too much. So then, they give you some chest for the extra stuff. This was a good one because it came with spirit summoning for the Titan totem. So that was a good one to get for the season. So alright, let's go to the city. This thing. Oh yeah, I gotta do sanctuary stuff. There's adventures you do. There's up to 13. 13's the hardest. And I thought, oh, I didn't do one last night. No, because I didn't have any. Usually I do have instant clears, but I guess I didn't do one last night. I'm bummed out. Well, you got to pay attention to this window. It shows you which it is. It's a choice between 4 of them. It's random. If you see 2 levels of water, do not do it. You got to do a perfect run, and sometimes that don't happen. You might lose one, and there's no room for air. So this one's okay to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a group. I always do private. And yeah, this is probably the favorite one to do. So you just go around fighting other groups in this game. It's all preset, predetermined stuff, and I will go. Ugh. And these go generally quick because it's just the computer, really. They don't show you the power. Well, actually they do. Like 660,000. That's not a lot because I'm sitting at like 11 or 1.1 million. So they go very quick, and you got to pay attention to this first one. If it's physical damage resist, you got to make sure you got magic players on, and then there's one with magic resist. So you got to make sure you have physical fighters, and these are my physical fighting 3 that I put in when I hit the magic one. And so since I got a physical, I don't need physical fighters, I need magic fighters. These 3 will come in and do the job. And these guys do both, I think, magic and physical, but yeah, I think they do both. But they're my tanks, so they'll take the grunt of the punishment. And that's what I need. Why these 3 do the main part of the work. So yeah, I generally get about halfway before asking others to come in, because you invite up to 3 people, or 2 people, 3 people total. You invite 2. So and I'll scroll back out and show you the whole map for all those that are new. Okay, so you got this whole map to do, you got 3 people to do it, and there's paths that each person will take, which will clear out this map. And we have to hit 640 points. Each one's worth 20 points, including the boss. So, another physical damage one, so I'll keep these magic guys in. And it's either way, if I have my magic guys or physical guys in, I usually cruise right through it and then just change when I have to change. I normally just let them go because each one will beat these guys easy. So, a couple more and then I'll send some invites. Now, sometimes if your guild members are on, they'll jump in right away, and then sometimes it could take hours, so yeah. And for all those joining in, if you want to find out what I'm talking about in the title, how they're ripping off their player base, I would go to the beginning of the video. I talked about it for about, I don't know, 15 minutes, I think. I wasn't even really planning on going this long. It says 61 minutes, so I wasn't planning on going this long, but why not show the game off a little bit? And one thing I don't want to come off is I'm hating on this game just to be hating on this game and stuff, and that's not the case. I like this game, so I'm going to go ahead and invite some players into this. Ooh, AJR, get on! You ready, AJR? If he's still on. I sent the invite, so yeah. This one's loaded with physical, at least on this side. This side's probably magic, so. And my team's favor magic for, I guess, because of the characters I like. In the beginning, the characters I like, I did first, and it just turned out like that. And then every new character usually adds, and are usually good. And that's not all the case, but so then I end up doing those right away before moving back on to what I was doing. So come on, AJ, get in. Yes. So this is generally the path I always do. I can do the other side or the middle, but when I usually start an adventure, that's usually the path I will take, the left side. I'm just so used to doing it, so. You gotta pay attention sometimes. I get too complacent and just end up going and fighting, and then I lose. I'm like, what? What's going on? And then I didn't look, and they had a Rufus in there when I had magic and stuff, or they had an anti-magic flag, so my magic team was useless. So that happens. I see AJ jumped in. Oh, Winter jumped in too. So we'll probably get this adventure done in no time. Winter probably has no idea he's on live stream right now. don't fail. I don't see winter moving. Yeah. Just one left, and then I'm done for this adventure, and then I gotta wait. Okay, winter moved. And then we'll watch those guys clear up the rest of the map and collect our rewards. So there's 56 minutes left of this server day. So I'm going to do another one, but I can fly right through it without these guys. So AJ is almost done. He has 2 more left, and he'll take out the boss. And then Winter just has to go around, do a little lap, and then he's done. So. And AJ just took out the boss, so we get the boss chest, which is this big chest, and we can get some of those rewards from in there. They usually give us some pet cubes and some pet energy, and then we can get some pet eggs or some gems. So we'll get 3 of some of that. And then these little chests, usually that's what you'll get. And that's what you can get on this chest as well, but they throw in some of those gems, pet gems. So. And AJ's pretty much done. Winner just needs to complete. Let's see, he has 5 more attacks after that. Or 4 more attacks, but 5 spaces, and then he'll be done. So this is why I like this map better than the rest, because you can fail a couple times and still complete and get all the chests. So yeah, there's one map where I mentioned earlier you gotta be perfect, and I avoid that map. I think it's map 10, and I avoid that one. If I see somebody on 10, I am not going to join it. I don't care how much you beg. I'm not going to do it. Because I don't want to be the one that fails. And then everybody's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So. And I always do a minimum of 2 of these adventures a day. One like this, and then one you can just, I forgot what to call it, brain freeze. But you can go through it without doing all this. So. Oh, hi Swan. Swan is one of my besties from Lord's Mobile, and she mods for me, She has never played this game. She also plays Minecraft with me. So. And winner just finished his last, so we can now end the adventure. So thank you, AJ. Thank you, winner. And then you click on these to collect your stuff. And man, that energy, I don't need the energy anymore, but it's useful for that special shop. So then I click on End Adventure, and then I can go back to Adventure. Like I said, I do 2 instant clear. Okay, so I can instant clear it once I cleared it without a perfect, it has to be a perfect clear. And then I can instant clear it however many times. I got 4 I can do, but I'm only going to do 1 instant clear because I only need to do 2 a day. And oh wait, I should probably do more because of that special event. So I'm glad I thought about that. So I'm going to do them all. All 2. Yeah, I'm going to do them all so I can get the rewards. Yeah, because I don't know how many you got to do, but you get credit, rewards for them. So I'm cleared out of those. I'm going to go into pets. These are where your pets are located, and I got 3 that are maxed out, and then these guys are maxed out as far as levels go, and well, no, yeah, as far as levels go, they're all maxed out, but I need to finish the gems on these 3, and then they'll be maxed out. These 2, they'll be maxed out once I finish the gems. These 3 need the gems and the soul stones, or whatever they're called, pet stones. So, and I'm working on Chorus right now, and then Merlin to be next. So I'm going to click on Chorus and just spam his gems and level those gems up. So I did that. That's pretty much all I can do. So if I go back to here, I still need 1,007 for that, so and so on. So I still have a ways to go. He'll be my next one that moves up. 211 for that. So, but yeah, still got a ways to go for those, but no hurry. And then you can pet summon if you want. And a grand prize, if you get lucky, you can get a full evolution. So, which is nice. But yeah, then the merchant, you can trade in, get that. And then I always buy the one there, and I buy this if I have enough pet coins. So, and then I just do that once a day. No hurry. I can go down and probably do Chorus again, one more. Okay. So I'm done with Sanctuary for now. Oh, arm's falling asleep. I'm going to go to the circle summoning, and I only have 15, so I'm just going to do all 15 because it's part of the Titan thing too, so I need to use up everything I can, and I'm out. I only have 15, so. And like I said, for anybody just joining, want to know how Hero Wars is ripping off their player base, they're cheating out of rewards, you go to the beginning and watch probably the first 15 minutes. Right now there seems to be some lag. come on. Sometimes, I gotta wait now. Sometimes you gotta get back out and then go back in, and then it works fine. Oh, there it was. That's what I wanted. So then I spend all that on getting this stuff. I need a lot of this stuff right now. Maybe by the end of the year I won't need that stuff anymore. I can focus on something else. And so I go down. I'm leveling up Vulcan right now. And this is the level up to 130. So, and then I got 5 more after that to level up to 130. So I got these light dark ones to go through. So, and that's where I don't even have enough. Bummer. And then of course you can always spend emeralds if you want to speed things up. But yeah. So let's see what I can do with her. I got 14,000. I can level this stuff up. Yeah, why not? You got to do it at some point. Yeah. All right. So I spent all that. Oh, Alright. I got enough to do one of these. So that's where I'm leveling up the artifacts. Of course, the 130, and then these are maxed, or evolved to be maxed. Still working on this one. Almost there. 975 more to go. So, and this is part of my main group right now. So, yeah, that is true. I haven't did that part yet. Let's see, what is there anything? Oh yeah, where'd she? Oh, I just saw her. Where's she at? I am working on getting her artifact, this one, up to 130, and usually I spend I only spend like 2 a day because it uses a lot of gold, and I might need some gold for something else. So this is the last of the nature. I have the other 4 or other 3 pretty much maxed out. This is the 4th one, so that way when I just want all Earth, I should say, not nature, Earth Titans, I'll have her ready to go. Yeah, the dungeon I have not did yet, and I can get some more stuff out of that. But I don't want to do the dungeon right now. I want to do something else before I do the dungeon first. And of course it's taken a while. Sometime today, please. Well, I guess I will refresh. Okay. Oh yeah, Now I understand what you mean too. The resource chest. So I'll check that before I head up and see. Oh, what the heck? I seem to be having some issues, which I should just fix right there. I am going to refresh once again. There we go. Alright, so let's see, I was backing out. Let me click some of this. I want to go to the guild quest, but let's collect some stuff. Tournament of Power stuff. Ooh, I got 4,000 of that, so that might be enough for something. And then that's why I was doing all these, so I can get this stuff, because for every chest I open, so I still got to do one more chest and 5 more chests, or 4 more chests, and then I'm done. So I need to do one more, so once I need to go back and do one more so I can collect these 2. So, or wait, oh, I got 2 days, so there's no rush for that. Tournament, the Titan tournament thing. Oh yeah, let's go to inventory. Let's see what I got. That wise, to collect some stuff for that, maybe. Let's see what's in the nature box. There's some stuff. Ooh, another 3. Looks like I can do some stuff with that, but that's it. Let's go ahead and collect these. I need 700 points for the day, and I should have, yeah. I like to do them all at once, so instead of keep coming back and collect and come back and collect, just do it all at once. I collect, and that's what I wanted. Extra 5 of those. So let's see. Let's go back up and let's do some dungeon stuff. Alright, so these things is what I was looking for. You get 5 extra for completing the 700, well, not 700, well, it's part of the 700 points. So I get an extra 5 of these, and they let me pretty much cruise through some of this. So, see, I can fight on my own, or I can accept the fate. So I'm just going to cruise through, and then eventually I'm going to run out of these, and then have to fight myself. These are part of the turtle thing, so, ooh, that's a good one. That gives me a Super Titan Soul Stone, so that's good to have. That's 700, I think. So those are good to have. That's not the best thing you can get in the tunnel. And then I got pick. So. another one. You can get a spear. Ooh, another one. Oh, nice. I can do some leveling up for sure. Alright. So this is... Alright. I can get a Titan Spear from this, but I got some... So there's some soul stones I can get from that and use. So I'll turn those chests in when I'm done with this. And I have 20 more of these to use. And then you hit that activate so you don't have to go back. Because if you don't finish, then you got to redo it when you come back. And it resets after each day. Oh shoot. You also got to pay attention because I was probably should go do that. Yeah, so unfortunately I wasn't paying attention, and oh wait, I can throw somebody in there. I will throw him in. Yeah. Yeah, as Swan said, please like and subscribe. Alright, sweet. Oops. Don't want to do that. I guess I'll do that. Fight on my own, I gotta add 2. Ugh. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't, like I said, well, I can try. Nope, not gonna work. So, and then I can switch. Oh, I was 1 away too. Oh well. So, yeah. But, oh, I'm almost at 18,000. So, these are getting harder as you go too. So. Alright, let's go back down to the inventory, and so let's turn these in. I can get some of those, so I'm going to get 10 of that. Super Titan, which is good. They give a lot of stuff. Oh, I thought that was a soul stone. Guess not. Got some of that. Okay, that's nice. Alright. Collect a few more things. Alright. Let's go back up. Summoning. Got 8 more. Why not? Ooh, that's a good one. That means I hit a Super Titan. And since my Super Titans are all maxed out, I don't need the Soul Stones, so they give you 2,500. So, yeah. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to go there. Let's go back one at a time. It doesn't switch even though. So let's go ahead and use all these up. So gives me more soul stones. I don't want to spend any gems. So I got 900. So it gives me almost 1,400 or 14,000 more to use, and then I can level up this guy Vulcan. So let's see, artifacts. Yeah, I can do. Let's do another one like that. Can I? No. So I was able to raise it one more level from all that stuff. No, not enough soul stones. Or skin stones, sorry. And I should be done. Alright, let's check out Asgard. This is where you can... This is the gold rate stuff. There's some rewards for me to collect. They beat the 160 guy, so I can claim and get this, and that's what I want. So that gives me 31, but yeah, a lot more to go. So that's all I needed to do in this section. Hall of Fame, they give you some rewards every so often. So that's always nice. And that tells you who's the Champion Cup owner. And that's where you can try your luck and try to get a spirit fragment for your totem. So I can spend 574 if I wanted. And as you see right here, this one's maxed out, except for, well, not level wise, but evolved, maxed evolved, I should say. And I'm working on this one. So hopefully I get this one soon, because I have that too in my setup. So yeah, it's going to be a while before I can level up some stuff. Of course, you can spend emeralds to speed track it, but I'm not that much of a hurry to. Ooh, I got 60,000. I can use some of that. Let's see. I will do. I guess I will level hers up. So I'm trying to. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Oh well, wait. Am I thinking of the wrong stuff, ain't I? And I used to buy these cores and coins with that. Gee, I was thinking of the wrong. That's for the heroes. I can level up the heroes with that. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. So, just short of 3. I need 600, pretty much 600 more. Just creeped up to 6. And I need to 15,000, that's a lot. And I'm not buying any packs and stuff, so I forgot. Get some points. Yeah, these tournament points, that's what I was talking about. I probably should get about 20,000 if they would have counted all the stuff that I bought. Yeah. So. And if you want to find out more about that, you'll have to go to the beginning of the live stream and listen to me for about 15, 20 minutes. So, I'm going to go back to Sanctuary and do one more adventure. Quickly. Alright. So then that will finish this up. Yeah. So I get another one and some eggs and then some more of that, particles, which I will use tomorrow. Because skill, actually I might save them. How much longer does the guild quest go? I can't remember. Ooh, I got a lot of energy I can use. Fortunately, you can only store up to 250, I think. Oop. So I'm just going to quickly do just enough. Okay, I got 81. There we go. Now I got a lot more to go for that. So I'll use the rest of it. And so I need 50 more plus another 80, 130 to finish this artifact right now, this one. So 80 more of those, or 130 more of those to finish this Unity of Extremes. And then I can click, then I can start on this next one. Oh. My cat Izzy making an appearance with her tail. Alright. So here's all the heroes if you're new to this game. So these are the ones I have not even touched yet. They're all maxed out or evolved out. So eventually they'll get their 130s as well. I'm saving them for the quest when I need to use experience potions. So I just, yeah, that's why it's taking so long. And then, yeah, some of these I need to work on to get up, like Orion. If I want to do a meta team, he's very important, but I have barely even started on him. So these heroes, all these heroes are pretty decent to good when you're trying to make a group with the synergy, hero synergy, because they all help boost other heroes and help out and stuff like that. So if you find the right combination, then all these heroes are useful in some way. Might not be the best because there's this meta team that's killing things, but I think there's a group, I haven't looked into it too much with this new hero, I think might help take care of that meta team. AJ might be able to answer that better than I can. So, but yeah, all these heroes up here are red 2s with all their artifacts. So the Ninja Turtle's gonna, I have to wait till they come out with another event for the Ninja Turtle because they have special artifacts that are different from the game, like, you know, these nunchucks and, you know, ninja stuff. So yeah, So I'm going to have to wait until they come out with a special event for that. But yeah, and like I said, I'm working on her. I got these guys all to red. Well, I call it red 3 because it's pretty much red 3. So I was working on Kayla until the new girl came out, and once I finished the new girl, Lyra, then I'll go back and finish Kayla up. I'm not sure who I'm going to go after that. I probably should do someone like Dorian or no, Ismail. Probably should do him next because he's part of the group that fits in well with Lyra. I don't know what much else I can do in this game. I can probably collect these quests, claim the rewards. Yeah, before you had to claim each and every one, and then now that those quests are over, I can hit that hero button, and then the game will set that up, divide what heroes need to go where. So, and after these timers expire, I just collect. So yeah, there's so much you can do in this game, and it is fun. It is real fun. I'm just not happy at what I found out. So that was my gripe in the beginning. So I don't hate the game. So don't get that. I've been playing this for over 2 years. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be playing the game. So, but they need to fix that, like I said, and I'm not spending any more money until they fix it. So, and if that forces me out of the game eventually, then that's the way it goes. I will go play another game and do videos on that too. So, I can do some of that. Let's do 10. Yeah, so all of this is useful. You need, tens of thousands of everything, so probably even more than tens of thousands. Because every artifact goes through something, one of these. One of these 3 paths, so then you need, yeah. So yeah, so something like this I would do. I would finish it up like that, and then I would walk away or go do something else online, and then come back a little bit later to see if there's anything else I gotta do. Because like in about 17 minutes, well, 14 minutes, we'll go off this little timer right here, the event timer. And then the server restarts itself, or resets, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah. Actually, let me try to, I don't know what else to do. I want to see the server reset. and show you what it does when it hits that time. Yeah, area conquest. We got screwed out of some rewards. We took first place, and I think they gave the other team first place rewards or something. And I think several people did a support ticket, and they said, pretty much too bad, there's nothing we can do about it, the rewards were given out, sorry, tough luck. That's pretty much what they did. And that's poor customer service to your player base. That really is. That should never say anything like that. Oh, rewards are given out, too bad. That should never be said. The rewards should be given out. I don't care if they were given out or not. You got to make it right for your player base, or you're going to lose player base. But these corporations that run these games probably don't really care. They just care about what's that. Money's coming in. Who cares about those guys? They're just one guild out of thousands of guilds, a little portion of the player base. So that's the bad thing about corporate stuff. That's not I don't know. That's not how I would run, and that's not how I will run when I get things going for my game that I make. So. Yeah, I generally play too while I'm watching YouTube videos as well. I have my TV to the right of me, and that's where I'm listening, or not listening, I got it on mute so it doesn't double up. But I'm looking at the chat right now, so every time you see me looking and I'm talking, that's because I'm viewing the chat to the right. So if I don't say anything or respond, it's because I don't see the chat right away. So I have to look over. So maybe one day I'll have a better setup. But for now, this is what I have to deal with. So. Yeah, let's check out the leaderboard. Yes, so I'm guessing I should have 97,000 points, and that would put me in 5th place. So if it wasn't for that, yeah, I would be in 5th place. Which is a bummer. I spend money on this game, no different from just about everybody else. I mean, of course, there's whales that spend way more than me. I'm not a whale, of course. Obviously, you see my account. It's not all that. It's not bad, but it's not whale material. So. I don't think I've talked so much in my entire life. Alright, so we got 9 minutes left, and we'll see what happens. But I don't see anything else to do in this game. Let's see if there's any more things I can open these. But yeah, you get about an even amount usually. So. And you need tens of thousands of these too over the course of some time to upgrade the heroes. There's a lot of heroes. So, yeah. And these I don't open, I save because you choose what you need. And I'd rather not just open and say, or maybe open 700 of these, 500 of these, or rather, maybe when I get to hero and I'm like, need 1,800 blue ones, so hey, I have this in stock, so I can use 1,800 of these and then I can move up. So that's why I save these. And, I can, these, I need those. That's what I'm working on. So, but yeah, all these chests right here gives me the choice of what I want. So I will hoard these until I need them. Those that I open don't give me a choice. It's random, so I can open them. Oh, I got some of these chests. Oh, these, I like these chests. You can choose what you want. Usually I choose gold because I'm always needing gold. And I'm like, rather use it for like skin, these Titan stuff, I guess. But, yeah. Gold is very much needed. But I'll choose later. This just shows you the coins you got. Oh, I still got to turn these in. Yeah, those are what I need, these secret laboratory coins. Those are for the Ninja Turtles. I mentioned I got to wait for another event that comes through with these. I think I need 12 more or something. And then I can finish the Ninja Turtles up. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, this is something I have to do. Get it. I got all the stuff and I really haven't gave much attention to it. And I can probably fix up my flags much better than what I have. How much time we got? 5 minutes. And I need... Oof. Think I can get 13,000 now? I don't know. That's a lot of points just to get up there. Wow. These two are going to go at it. Well, actually, maybe even... Oh, fourth one. Oops. Got 8,000 of those. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be enough. So we got 4 minutes left. Let's see. I like this secret wealth merchant because I have so many of these, so I use it up, so I'll reset it. And I really don't need those. Did I just... Okay. Yeah. I'll buy some of those and then Don't really need those, but I'll get some anyway. Ugh. Ugh. Nope, don't want none of those. So yeah, I like it when they give you those orange artifact things. Man, can't think of. But, yeah. So that'll disappear in a couple minutes. 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and collect some words. And then you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. So hey, Campos. How's it going? How's your day going? Shoot, almost 2-hour live stream. I was only planning maybe 15, 20 minutes. So Shredder. Hey Campos, what's your in-game name? Shredder. First I thought he was talking about. Okay, so we got almost a minute. Doesn't Charlie work for Hero Wars? Alright, 25 seconds. So, try to pay attention to the screen. Especially all these things right here. This merchant. 2 seconds, 1. So see, they changed. Some of them left, some of them stayed. This merchant thing disappeared, and one of these menus disappeared as well because the season is over, so it disappeared. This stayed because you get 1 day. Yeah, you get 1 day to collect your rewards. So mail is empty. Why is? Oh. So yeah. So. Yeah, so why can't I get the rewards from this event when all this stuff is happening, but they say you gotta log off and log back on before you do anything? It makes no sense. The triggers went into effect. The server hit 9 o'clock my time, and it reset stuff. It took stuff off, it added stuff, it changed stuff. it should be able to do that for the event as well. There's no reason to not do that. And I know that because I can make games. I can do this. I have a degree in it. So they're just cheating their player base out of rewards. It's just plain and simple. I like this game, but this is shady stuff. It just is. So click on it. I get my 15 chests because I finished 6th. And oh, wow, 169. Somebody pushed. I don't remember who pushed what, but somebody's, yeah. So I'll click that. I'll go to the leaderboard and we'll just take one quick look. So I can't remember who was on top though. I wasn't paying attention to the names too much. But damn, that was close. Is that a cat? Yeah, I got cats. That's why I got the cat tower overshadowing me. So at times you'll see my cats up there jumping around or something. Right now I don't know where they're at. They're in the other rooms. So yeah. Are there any events starting today? I don't know. Let's refresh the game and find out, because that's what we got to do, apparently. So. Champion season now? Yeah. So champion season. Alright, let's take a look. What do we got for the new season? It's pretty much just telling you got to do the quest, get the experience, and then claim the rewards. And if you buy the golden ticket, it's worth 270,000 total emeralds. So yeah. So got the first one. I guess the first one they always give you. And then you can just go down the list, down the line. And that's what you get. The bottom is what you get for doing the quest. If you do the golden ticket, then you get the top stuff. So let's scroll down. Each season goes 60. And if you're on top of it, you can finish that in about 3 weeks, I think. So some good stuff. And we're getting close to 60. And generally with the champion season, it's 70 for champions, 60 for the, okay. Yeah. Usually you get the 70, you get the Gift of Dominion, which you get to level somebody up. Doesn't matter what level they're at. It could be one of these guys. You wouldn't want to use it for one of those guys, but you can if you want it. Or you can use it on her. They get her up to orange 4. But nobody uses it for that. You use it when it's at red 2 and you want to get the artifacts to max out for potentially red 3 when they release that. So generally that's what you would use it for, but you can use it for whatever you want. Your choice. But yeah. Oh. And here's the quest. So yeah, like level up physical attack cliff, so it automatically takes you to that, and I could use it on that, but I'm going to go somewhere cheap because I don't want to use these. Physical attack, it's good, so I'm going to spend 100 emeralds just to do 2 and then collect that. So yeah, level up a warrior's hero skill. Alright, so there's Shredder. So I'll do 10 of these to get him up to there. And yeah, I like the skin. Alright, so go ahead and collect that. Now 50 soul stones of any Titan. If you click on that, it takes you to the soul thing. I guess I could, because these? Oh, yeah. Soul Stones of Titan. I was thinking here, I'm sorry. Make 30 purchases from the shop. I can do that. I usually buy those 3 just because they're cheap. And then I usually get those. And if I have plenty of these coins for each of them, I'll buy the red and 2 oranges. And then in some instances, if I have a lot, I might spend 50 just to re-go through that. And then this one, I'll do, when I go to buy, I'll do it twice. I'll do it twice. When it gets to 90, I just stop. I don't really need to do it, but it helps with the purchase 30, so and I usually buy that. Guild War Shop, I need to, usually I buy these, I get the skin stones, these Titan skin stones. So that's what I use with my silver and bronze. I keep my gold because I use those to level up the Titan totem. So earn for the tower. Those will spend 1,000 energy. Those I will have to do over time. So yeah, and then I'll have to go back and then collect my simple rewards down here. And yeah, so depending on how things are going, it determines if I get the golden ticket or not. With the Titan event, that was a no-brainer because you need those summoning spears because you want those totems. So, and then you got the silver season as well. just tells you the same stuff. Collect. And then just collect because it's the same thing. So, except for the rewards are different. The rewards are usually, well, some of them are the same, but it's usually gold threads is the main thing you get different from the golden ticket. So, and the rewards ain't as big as the golden ticket stuff, but still, if you're doing your war flags, this is definitely something you want to get at the beginning, at the end of 2000. So I don't know how many. You probably get like 5,000 or something. It's real good stuff if you want to get the silver ticket. I do have. Oh, there's a new adventure. Okay, so I got one. I won't use it now because we'll wait till I see the map and then map out which direction I want to go first. Because eventually I will try to get all these towers right here. Because they all have the good stuff. And then occasionally there's stuff like they might have something good right there, just past the tower. And I think there's some stuff in here. This whole thing is one chest of stuff. I forgot. I did see the map, but I didn't study it. But I know emeralds are up here, and I think here. So, but I'll study the map a little bit more and then do it there. I only got one. I can only move one, so it's not worth doing right now. Usually get a dozen and then do it. And if you want more of those, then you can subscribe and get 2 extra a day. Yeah, it's 32. There's 2 15s out there. Yeah, I think that's where I saw the map, somewhere on our server, Discord server. A hero tourney. See, I think I'm using blue. Yeah, I'm using blue for that. So, yeah. One of my cats just flew up the tower. It's like a flash of lightning, and boom, she's up there on the tower. And that will be her name. Her nickname's Izzy. Her name's Isabella, so we call her Izzy. She's up there looking out the window now. Oh wow! I got 23 of those. Nice. I think I've gone as far as I can really go with everything. So, it's one of the reasons why I never really covered this game, because you do the same things every day, pretty much, and I don't know how long it takes, half hour or so. So I just didn't see really why do that, because you get bored watching the same thing over and over. I mean, yeah, once in a while maybe some stuff like events and stuff would be good for that. Yeah, I had fun too. Like I said, well, it says stream started 2 hours ago, and I only planned for like maybe 15 minutes, and we've gone on this long because I'm having fun doing it. So, oh, see ya, Campos. 7 hours ahead. Wow, 4 a.m. Wow. So, yeah. I need to do some more other games as well. I need to get some chess games out there. I need to do some other stuff as well. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it in a little bit. This is my please like and subscribe screen. So if you would do that, that would be great. Greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, so I'm trying to make that push. It's set forth by YouTube. I need over 1,000 subscribers. I also need 4,000 watch hours, so if you can watch my stuff, that'd be greatly appreciated. I know the Hero Wars won't have that. This is my first Hero Wars, so there's not much to watch when it comes to that. But there's plenty of other games I got. Chess, Lords Mobile, Minecraft, Diablo. Did I say Diablo? Yeah, so, I mean, even some car stuff too. I need to get some of my drag strip runs. I got some of the footage. I just haven't edited it together. So I gotta still do that. But yeah, there's a little bit of all kinds of stuff, really. But yeah, I need the 4,000 watch hours. And then once I hit that, then I would be officially a YouTuber. So, which I'm trying to get. I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber. I just want to hit those goals at least. You know, if I sit at 1,000 subscribers to the end of time, then so be it. But I just want to hit those goals. So, my next live stream is planned for next Friday. Of course, it's a Lords Mobile Dragon Arena stream where we fight another guild. I always do those every week, and then the third week, like this week, was an off week, and then we go back and do 2 weeks of Dragon Arena. So it's a rotation like that. 2 weeks, 1 week off. 2 weeks, 1 week off. So that's how my live streams go. Yeah, I need to get the Elantra footage up. I got some, like I said, drag strip footage. I took 4th place in my first competition, so it's not too bad. I still got lots to learn. My reaction time, I have to work on that. That's the biggest thing. My car's good. It works great. It's just I got to work on myself. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Get the word out. Tell your friends to like and subscribe. Watch my stuff. It's greatly appreciated. In the description, I am making a video game. It's not a Heroes War type of game. We'll have elements of that though in. It'll be like Lords Mobile, but much better. No corporate stuff no corporate fluff, no corporate fillers or anything like that. Like I've said, I am a gamer. I have a degree in game design. I can make the games. I'm going to make the games for the gamers. No corporate crap. And it's not how I'm going to run my games. That's not going to be how I run my companies. That's just not going to do it. And, you know, hey, if I don't make as much money as those guys, then that's the way it goes. But at least I'm making the games I want to make for the people. And if they like those games and play them and support, then that's all I can ask. So, until my next live stream, stay safe out there.